Hello, Norway. My name is Jon Latham. I'm a singer-songwriter from Nashville, Tennessee.
I'm Josh Morris. I'm a producer and engineer, owner of Fort Dakota Studios here in Nashville, Tennessee.
And we're sitting here in Fort Dakota Studios today with our friends at Dust of Daylight doing the Dust of Daylight Sessions. It's coming up on Americana Week here in Nashville, and it's always great to see our friends from Dust of Daylight. They've done so much for me and so much for my music. I released my first record, Real Bad News, last year, and we're here working on my second record now. How would we describe what this record sounds like?
It's a maturing from Real Bad News. John's been playing a lot over the last year, and the level of musicianship you can tell has improved. The songwriting is better, it's finer tuned. It's just mastering his craft even more.
And I paid him $20 to say that. No, but Josh is kind of my secret weapon here, and so we've just been kind of working on the record, and we'll do a couple of songs off this new record. This first song I co-wrote with my friend here in town named Darren Bradbury, who is doing great things and one of my favorite songwriters. He's the one guy I know that can sum up a song about how hard life is using the characters of Lenny Bruce, Daffy Duck, and Jack Kerouac. Not in that order, but he came to me with this story about this girl that he knew whose parents had she was the product of meeting at a rock concert in the 80s, and she was the product of that meeting. And so he came to me with this chorus, and we just joked about it, but I kind of ended up taking it and turning it into this song about kids meeting up at rock concerts in the 80s. This is called Kimberly Met Billy, also known as the Ballad of Randy Rhoads' Flying V. Billy found the spot where he could finally park his dreams, between the polka dots on Randy Rhoads' Flying V, rocking out to Crazy Train, revving the engine of his car, with a weakness for any girl who dressed just like Pat Benatar. Kimberly hung the pictures on her wall so carefully, each one the perfect fixture of the boys on MTV. Diamond Dave would watch the clock, Rick Springfield would watch her sway, Corey Hart looked out the window while Billy Idol sneered away. But Kimberly met Billy leaning on the back of his beat-up Chevy at the 1987 Eddie Money Summer Tour. It was love at first sight as they sang "Take Me Home Tonight," and 8 months and 3 weeks later, well, you, my love, were born. Well, Billy and Kimberly cuddled 'neath the blankets in his back seat, both pants around their ankles, empty beer cans at their feet. The concert long been over, still that song rang through their heads. There would be each other's little baby, just like Ronnie said. Oh, Kimberly met Billy leaning on the back of his beat-up Chevy at the 1987 Eddie Money Summer Tour. It was love at first sight as they sang "Take Me Home Tonight," and 8 months and 3 weeks later, well, you, my love, were born. They didn't know how how far it would go. They were just working for the weekend and letting the good times roll, 'cause Rick Ocasek told them so. And as teenagers do, they woke up the morning after wondering what the hell happened. Well, Billy revved the engine just as Kimberly came to, fast enough to see the Civic Center lights fade out of view. They went searching through the static for a song they couldn't find, contemplating the mathematics in summer of '69. Oh, Kimberly met Billy leaning on the back of his beat-up Chevy at the 1987 Eddie Money Summer Tour. It was love at first sight as they sang "Take Me Home Tonight." And 8 months and 3 weeks later, well, you, my love, were born. 8 months and 3 weeks later, well, you, my love, you were born. Yeah, so there's that. I'll tell a story here about Josh. We met. He's a musician in his own right, and we have these writers' nights out here in Nashville where everybody comes and plays their songs, and he met me at one that takes place at a sports bar out here. Like, everybody else is watching sports, and all the sad sack songwriters are out here just singing our hearts out to other songwriters who are just waiting their turn. But like,
You make this go outside though. It's out on the patio.
It's out on the patio, so we're not interrupting the sports. So we're out there, and I met Josh, and at the time I was trying to figure out how I was going to get some demos recorded because I didn't have anything. And one night, Josh, after maybe one too many beers, grew the nerve to just like, he's very soft spoken, as you can tell, and he was like, I can record you. I will record you right. And we ended up working together on Real Bad News, and that went so well that, you know, when it came time to do the second one, it was just obviously time to work with him again. But I figure for all the Norwegians who love their sad songs, I'll play what I think is probably one of the saddest songs on that first record. And I don't play it live that often, so this is like almost a Norwegian exclusive. So this is for all the sad song lovers out there. This is a song off of the first record called The Frame. If it pains you to look at me, close your eyes and turn away. If that don't help to ease the words I sing, you can go. I won't make you stay. No, I don't have an answer to your questions, though it seems that both of us have talked our fill. Simple reasons they never do come easy. When it comes to me, I guess they never will. Picture's worth 1,000 words of memory. Oftentimes those words have left me shame. Chemicals bring light to the exposure, but a picture ain't perfect till it finds a perfect frame. Well, my friends and family say they all adore me. Still so many times I put them to the task. And there were so many others who once came here before me. Guess that's why I'm so surprised it's me you ask. Like so many, I just chose to just ignore it. Put my focus on my music and my words. But I guess I can see how you say I'm asking for it, since I'm the one who's standing here just dying to be heard. The director behind the camera calls for action, and in the bottom corner you catch his name. Close enough. So the movies offer little satisfaction if you're staring at the real frame by frame. For every time I've succeeded, twice I've failed. So every trophy seems to come at twice the price. And there's nothing that takes the wind out of my sails like the fronting of a drunken fool's advice. Still my maker put my colors across this canvas, and at the bottom corner you catch his name. Someone told me once that God lived in the details. Still you just sit there staring at my frame. Still you sit there staring at the frame. Bummer City. Well, yeah, we've got this new record called Lifers that's coming out, and we're working on a... You okay back there, Ren?
It's a little studio for those of you that can't see.
Yeah, this yeah, no Lucasfilm effects here. This is like a punk rock crew that we make these records in, but again, just that's all credited to Josh's talent as a producer. He gets more sound out of this room than you could ever imagine, and yeah, I mean, one day maybe Studio B, but
Not today.
not today. We could go to Studio B today, but they'd be like, "What are y'all doing here with all this equipment?"
And who are you?
But yeah, I don't know. What does lifers mean to you, man? Like,
Lifers?
yeah, the phrase when somebody tells you that you're a lifer, like.
Well, not to point any fingers, but living in Music City, you'll often run into the character that maybe isn't in it for the music necessarily. They're kind of in it more for maybe the lifestyle or the fame, and that's what they want. And lifers is kind of the term for the people that are in it for the music and for the love of it.
And for the pain of it.
And for the pain of it, yeah. I think this song is really a tribute to those kind of people.
Because I've met a good number of them. Like, even just in the 3 years that I've been in Nashville, it's like the genesis of this song was one of my dearest friends, and one of the first few champions I had was telling me, like, me and him, like me and you, man, we're lifers. We're in this for the longest of the long hauls, and like, I don't know, when somebody kind of tells you that you're one of them, especially when you admire something like that. I don't know, it's not something that I ever really saw in myself before, but it's great to be put in that type of company, I think, and because I always kind of double check and triple check myself to make sure that I am kind of in this for the right reasons. I sure as hell hope you'd be working with me if I'm in this for the right reasons,
Yeah.
Because
it's all love music here.
Because I don't know what these royalties are going to be. I don't know what fame is.
You know good music, though.
We do. Well, I'm getting you onto that Springsteen kick, right?
Yes.
Good. He said me and him were lifers, which means whichever of us dies first, the other one will be the one to lay the other low. He traveled nationwide till he settled here on the east side, 'cause settling's the sound of having no place left to go. Words for fighters, he'd be a southpaw, firstborn to a full-blown outlaw. The last thing he went searching for was alibis of friends. But in me he found another, with the comfort of a brother, fishing downstream from each other, both just pissing in the wind. He's the pride of North New Jersey. He's a bandit on the run, with the words of Hemingway without the barrel of the gun. This one tried to chase down true love, now he settles for the soft drugs, domestic beers and souvenirs all stained with nicotine. And he sleeps most all the day long, but at night his heart runs headstrong on the power of a punchline and unlit gasoline. He left Greenwood, Indiana, like a bandit on the run, holding words of Hemingway without the barrel of the gun. This one likes to keep his voice low when he talks about Ohio, or all the places that he just could never seem to fit. Still he hasn't met a man yet who wouldn't light his cigarette, and he's never met a mother who hasn't asked him once to quit. He said me and him were lifers, whichever of us dies first, the other one will be the one to lay the other low. And we traveled nationwide till we settled here on the east side, 'cause settling's the sound of having no place left to go. From the hills of North New Jersey to Greenwood's favorite son, in Ohio in the review, gone away from everyone. I hear friendship takes its time, me I've seen time take its toll, but me and them are lifers with no chance of parole. Yeah, me and them are lifers, we're best friends with no chance of parole. So that's Lifers. And thank y'all so much at Dust to Daylight for having us out for the Dust to Daylight sessions. Thanks for visiting us here at Fort Dakota Studios. And everybody back in Norway, we love you. We appreciate you. We'll see you down the road, up in the air, wherever we may be. Peace.